Mama June, a family emergency. June's Shannon health issues give rise to concerns. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The June Shannon family appears to be dealing with an excess of instability this season, as the new season of Mama June. Family crisis got off to a dramatic start. Family strife still exists in large measure. Mama June and Justine Stroud intend to gain the favor of her daughters. Particularly June, they have a great deal to prove. However, it appears that current events may cause all of her plans to be delayed. Mama June. Medical concerns for June Shannon and the family crisis take her to the hospital. In the opening segment of the current season of Mama June, Family Crisis on WAVE, the reality mom returned to the hospital and encountered some alarming health problems. Her husband, Justin Stroud, hurried her to the emergency department when she started experiencing severe headaches and lightheadedness. To find out what is causing the reality television star's excruciating discomfort, she was brought to the hospital and subjected to a battery of scans and tests. During his wife's hospital stay, Justin was at her side. The husbands were attempting to determine the source of all of her suffering. Her daughter Lauren Pumpkin Eford called her while she was there. She phoned her mother to inquire as to why she had not yet received the child support check for Alana, Honey Boo Boo Thompson, her younger sister. Neither called to let any of her daughters know about her medical problem, despite their anxiety. Pumpkin thinks this is really weird. WAVE Mom's unpaid invoices transform Pumpkin into Mama's Panic Pumpkin June. Josh Eford, the spouse of Family Crisis, is going through serious financial difficulties. Along with her younger sister Alana, they look after their 4 children. Ella Eford, Bentley Eford, the twins Silas and Stella Eford, and her. Pumpkin is struggling financially, so when her $800 child support payment doesn't arrive on schedule, she is anxious. She claims that in order to survive, she and Josh have been balancing payments and credit cards. In addition to having financial difficulties, Alana is in her final year of high school, which means there are many more costs. She was therefore upset when the child support payment did not show up. To find out what's going on, she phones June. She also informs her that the money is required and that the payment is overdue. However, she informs Pumpkin that she is in the hospital when she answers the phone. The star of Family Crisis is angry because her daughter didn't seem to care about her. She replies that she is unsure of the issue when Pumpkin asks what it is. However, the headaches and lightheadedness are very comparable to the seizures she had a few years prior. Pumpkin's mental radar goes off as soon as she hears this. She tells her mother straight out that it seems like the same problems she had with drug use. Mama June's family's doubts mount because of her ill health. June claims to be clean and takes offense at Lauren, her daughter, making these charges. She claims to have abstained from drug use for 3 years. Pumpkin, though, can't help but believe her mother is telling lies. The daughters of Family Crisis have heard it all before. They are aware of the deceit and stunts their drug-addled mother is capable of. Pumpkin informs her mother that she wants to feel better soon, but not before giving her a strong warning, despite her suspicions. She advises her not to lie to her ever again. This time, Pumpkin is not messing around. She tells her mother that it's over if she discovers that she's been using drugs once more. She refuses to subject herself, her sisters, or anybody else to that kind of drama ever again. Lauren grows increasingly suspicious the more she considers the situation. She now knows that Justin and her mother are hiding much more information from the family. Take relocating covertly to Alabama, for example. When she ends her call with her daughter, she informs Justin that she feels hurt. Her girls will not be quick to accept the information their Mama June, Family Crisis mother, gives them. They have previously been burned. She would soon discover, though, that not just her daughters find her health problems worrisome. Justin's mother thinks that she is resuming her drug use as well. This would put June Shannon and Justin Stroud's recently formed marriage under even more strain. The Shannon family, known for their larger-than-life personalities and dramatic ups and downs, was once again thrust into the spotlight. Mama June Shannon, the matriarch of the clan, had been facing a series of health issues that left her family and fans deeply concerned. Her erratic behavior, June's daughters, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson and Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, were especially worried. They had been through a lot with their mother over the years, from her struggles with addiction to her tumultuous relationships. But this health crisis felt different, more serious and more alarming. One evening, as the family gathered at Pumpkin's house, the tension in the air was palpable. Pumpkin had called a family meeting to discuss their concerns about June's health. "Mom, we need to talk," Pumpkin began, her voice filled with concern. "You've been acting strange lately, and we're really worried about you." June, looking pale and fatigued, sighed heavily. "I'm fine, Pumpkin. Just a little under the weather, that's all." Alana, sitting beside her sister, shook her head. "No, Mama, it's more than that. You've been losing weight, you're always tired, and you're not yourself. We need to get you to a doctor." June's resistance was strong, but the fear in her daughter's eyes was even stronger. Reluctantly, she agreed to see a doctor, hoping to put their minds at ease. The following week, June had an appointment with a specialist. Her daughters accompanied her, determined to find out what was going on. As they sat in the waiting room, the atmosphere was thick with anxiety. "Do you think it's something serious?" Alana asked, her voice trembling. Pumpkin squeezed her sister's hand reassuringly. "We don't know yet, but whatever it is, we'll get through it together." Finally, June was called into the examination room. The doctor, a kind-faced woman in her 40s, greeted them warmly. "Mrs. Shannon, I've reviewed your symptoms and ordered some tests. We should have a clearer picture soon." After a battery of tests, the family returned home to await the results. The days that followed were filled with uncertainty and fear. June's condition seemed to worsen, and the tension within the family grew. When the call finally came, it was both a relief and a source of new anxiety. The doctor had found something, an abnormality that required further investigation. The doctor explained that June had a condition that required immediate attention. It was a serious but treatable illness, provided they acted quickly. The news hit the family like a ton of bricks. "Mama, you have to take this seriously," Pumpkin urged, her eyes filled with tears. "We can't lose you." June, for the first time, seemed to grasp the gravity of the situation. "I know, Pumpkin. I'm scared too." The diagnosis brought the family closer together. They rallied around June, offering their support and love. But the road ahead was uncertain, and the shadows of June's past loomed large. As June began her treatment, rumors and suspicions swirled in the media. Some speculated that her health issues were related to her past struggles with addiction. Others wondered if there was more to the story. The Shannon family's life had always been under the public eye, but June's health crisis intensified the scrutiny. Tabloids and gossip sites churned out stories, each more sensational than the last. The family tried to ignore the noise, but it was impossible to escape the headlines. Mama June's health crisis. Is it related to her troubled past? One headline screamed, "June Shannon's mysterious illness. What are they hiding?" Another questioned. Pumpkin, who had taken on the role of family spokesperson, decided it was time to set the record straight. She arranged for an exclusive interview with a reputable journalist to share their side of the story. In a heartfelt interview, Pumpkin and Alana opened up about their mother's health crisis and their fears. "We're doing everything we can to support Mama," Pumpkin said. "This is a difficult time for our family, but we're staying strong." Alana added, "Mama's been through a lot, but she's a fighter. We believe she can get through this." The interview helped to quell some of the rumors, but the public's curiosity remained insatiable. The family continued to navigate the challenges of June's illness while trying to maintain some semblance of normalcy. As June's treatment progressed, the family faced the daily struggle of balancing their personal lives with their public personas. Pumpkin juggled caring for her young daughter, Ella, with supporting her mother. Alana, now a teenager, tried to focus on her schoolwork and friends, but the constant media attention made it difficult. One evening, as they sat around the dinner table, the weight of their new reality became apparent. June, looking frail but determined, smiled at her family. "I know this hasn't been easy for any of you. I want you to know how much I appreciate everything you're doing." Pumpkin reached out to squeeze her mother's hand. "We're in this together, Mama, no matter what." Despite the challenges, there were moments of joy and laughter. The family found solace in each other's company and drew strength from their unbreakable bond.